Well, for more on the Singles Day shopping event, we spoke with Brendan Ahern, the Chief Investment Officer at KraneShares. We asked him about why this year's event started earlier than before.
Alibaba has refocused Singles Day from being a 24-hour shopping frenzy into a 24-day shopping gala. So we're seeing Alibaba extend Singles Day from 1 day to 24 in hopes of raising even more goods sold.
What makes it such a shopping bonanza?
Well, for folks here in the United States, it's like the Super Bowl. It's really, you prepare for this, you get a shopping list ready, and then at midnight on November 11th, it's off to the races. It really is a shopping frenzy, very similar to, say, a Black Friday or Cyber Monday, but on a much, much grander scale.
How have they been able to do this so successfully? Why has the United States, or another country for that matter, not been able to copy this model?
Well, I think you're starting to see Amazon basically copied Alibaba with their Amazon Prime Day beginning last year. But it really is truly an event that Alibaba really founded and started, and they've really capitalized. It has a tremendous effect on the company's revenues during this quarter because it is such an event in China.
Basement bargain prices, from what I understand. How do they make money?
Well, Alibaba is different from an Amazon in that they don't hold inventory. Really, Alibaba is a virtual mall, and as the owner of that mall, they lease virtual stores. They get paid for advertising for those stores, and then they actually get a piece of every transaction that takes place. So it is a little bit of a higher margin, a little bit of a different model than Amazon.
That's really, really brilliant, isn't it? Tell us about some of the other strategies they have for cashing in, such as the mobile availability and integration.
Well, that's really one of the amazing things about what's happening in China today is the broad acceptance of being able to run your life off of your smartphone. So not only is Singles Day almost over four times larger than Cyber Monday or Black Friday, 80% of Alibaba's sales will take place on smartphones, which is 4 times the use of mobile phones for transactions. So China is much, much further along in terms of not only the e-commerce, but then the electronic payments as well.
Tell us, Western companies are targeting some Chinese living in remote areas who are trying to cash in on this. What advice do you have for the consumers?
So for what we're seeing is certainly for U.S. brands selling into China. And a great example of this is Alibaba's arch rival, Jingdong, JD.com, which on August 8th, 8/8, held a sales event for one of their chief suppliers, which is the U.S. company Walmart. So on August 8th, JD did a sale akin to Singles Day solely for Walmart in order to sell U.S. goods to Chinese shoppers. Certainly, rural is such a big part. China has a 50% urbanization rate, so while half the population lives in bigger cities, half is still in rural areas, and we're seeing growing acceptance of internet and e-commerce, not only in the larger cities, but also in the rural areas as well.
I would think there would be plenty of opportunities for fraud. What should you look out for?
Well, I think Alibaba has taken a tremendous effort over the course of really the last 2 years in trying to reduce basically pirated goods or frauds, knockoffs, counterfeit goods. So certainly as myself, as a purchaser of goods off of Alibaba's AliExpress.com, their international website, I feel very confident in the goods that I've personally purchased over the years on Alibaba's AliExpress platform.
So there's going to be some new trends this year. 11/11 is its own ecosystem for all practical matters. Do you have any idea of what some of these trends will be, what they'll be showcasing?
Well, it is a gala event taking place. So we know we're going to have Pharrell Williams, famous U.S. musician will be participating in the gala event. It's produced by David Hill, who produced the Academy Awards here in the U.S. So it is more than just the shopping, the electronic payments. It's a tremendous event, and I can only really compare it to the Super Bowl here in the United States, but the Super Bowl for shopping.